What's up, everybody? It's Tyler here with Higher Ties Digital. This is episode 4. We got episode 4 here. We're calling it disrespectful. A lot of people too disrespectful. The world disrespectful. Life disrespectful. Disrespectful. What's up, Chris? Talk to him. Tell him how you feeling today.
Yo, man, today is Saturday, March
March
1st,
1st too. March
March
1st.
2025. 38 days in. The disrespect is in full effect. I don't think y'all
Ooh, I
niggas
like that. I
even
like
know.
that. Say that again.
I mean, disrespect is in full effect. And we 38 days in, man. I don't even think what's going on. I don't think y'all even realize what's happening with our lives. Like, y'all just, we gonna get to that, man. Y'all just crazy.
We
Y'all
gonna get to
just,
that though. We gonna get to that. We gonna get
y'all
to
make
that
my
for
head
sure.
hurt. I'm so sick of y'all, man.
How was your week though? How was your week though? Business wise, how'd everything go?
Yo, just like glad it's another month. Got February out the way. It's been hell on wheels. Business be business, and sometimes you can't win them all, right? So it's just when you in the grind and you stressed out, you gotta just keep going with the motions. That's it. You can't whine and complain. You just gotta keep going, keep your head down, keep going, try to figure it out. That's it.
100%. I agree. I agree. Everybody, take a look at this real quick. So, Bitcoin bounced. We are at 8485K right now. So, it bounced. Everybody who's panicking and crying at 79 and sold their bags turned around just like that. Like I said, stop being disrespectful. You're disrespecting yourself by doing that. Don't disrespect crypto like that. Once you start disrespecting things just don't go your way. So yeah, we bounced back. We got a little alts is recovering a little bit. Certain ones are recovering, but not really, but like we always say, it's a good time to buy. Stocks had an amazing not an amazing day, but they had a good day yesterday. They bounced back from a bloody Thursday. Friday was a good day. Just take a look at all these gains. What you got to say about this?
Um, Yeah, yesterday we bounced back. We ended the day. The S&P they surged 1% yesterday after a stormy February. So we everybody finished 1%. Dow plus 600 points, S&P plus 92 points, Nasdaq plus 302 points. So we had a good resurgence, even though we had a terrible like second half of the month for the past like 10 consecutive days. It was crazy, but then we came back and bounced back up. So hopefully March will be in a better position, better direction on where we're going to go. Um, it seems like the people are skeptic about the terrorists, or some people don't understand about what's going on with terrorists. If you're following the terrorist game, obviously, the mission of the terrorists is to get the drugs off the street, right? It's not nothing for goods, ain't services, anything like that. This is stop the drugs from coming to the U.S. We want to make America drug free, and that's what we stand on. So as far as that, the stocks bouncing back up, and we're trying to get back in motion, man. If you bought that dip yesterday, if you bought that dip from the stock market on Thursday, you should be up at least. I'm gonna say at least 10%. You should be up if you bought that dip. Yes, and especially on the crypto side too. If you bought that dip in the middle of the night when Bitcoin dropped to 78 or 70s or 77 or whatever like that, if you bought that dip, crypto's back up as well. We should be back up at what we are at 85 on the stream right now. We are 85.1. So if you bought that dip yesterday, you should be up. But we in the green. You know
Nice.
what I mean? Like we in the green.
Yeah, you're in the green.
So
If you depends on how much you invested. Let's look at the fear and greed index real quick. So we're still at 20, so nothing's really changed. But we do have some good news. So that's what I'm saying. People is too disrespectful out here, and they just giving up. It's the disrespect, man. It's the disrespect. Cause boom, look at this. White House to host first ever crypto summit. So news came in yesterday, last day of the month. We'll talk about how monthly candles are important too, because yeah, it may have had a bad month, but that last day of the month, if it got a green candle, that's a good sign, right? Usually.
yeah. If you got a green candle at the end of the month, It's a good sign. Even it will trigger back up to the next month and keep the momentum going. We are definitely oversold. We're in super oversold territory on all time frames for Bitcoin. So that is a plus. Also, I did see yesterday that the dollar had a bearish divergence, which is great. So if for my traders out there, excuse me. So for my traders out there, the MACD crossover for bearish, which is great. So we should be bumping up soon for Bitcoin. We should be shooting back up in a little while. So
Nice.
um, we are oversold in all time frames. Oversold in general. So we just gotta keep buying, keep staying positive, especially if you believe in crypto, especially if you believe in stocks. Keep staying positive, positive. Get some dry powder. If you ain't got the dry powder, don't panic. Just
Powder.
keep it right there. And whatever you can get, sell a kidney, like Michael Saylor says, sell a kidney. And
I
don't
mean,
and
you
don't
only
sell
need one
Bitcoin.
anyway, right? So
Yo,
I'm
I'll be
good.
ready to sell a kidney. I don't need two. I don't need one.
Something good, right? For somebody. But yeah,
Yeah.
crypto. So look, they're about to host the first ever crypto summit. First ever. Like, come on. If you're bearish right now at this point, it's just crazy. But most retail they don't see signs like this. But you can't
Yeah, I
make the
just realized, yo, that's next Friday.
that's
Oh
next
shit.
Friday. We could
Yeah,
see it
that's next
right now.
Friday.
That's next
Yeah,
Friday.
we gotta make a phone call. We gotta get there.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
how we're
not
gonna
gonna
get
we
there.
could. We could.
We gotta make a
It's some
phone
people who
call.
I know is going for sure. So
Yeah,
it's just, should I make that call? Should I make
we gotta make that call.
or
Make
maybe
that
I'll
call.
just maybe not make the call the first one. I'll make the call the second one because it's not gonna be the last one. Get the
Yeah.
info from the first one. We'll report back. But I would love to. This would definitely be a good opportunity just because it's crypto. Look, listen, I'm not into all the politics and all that extra stuff. If I got invited to go to a crypto summit, the White House, I'm going. It just is what it is. And
Yeah, 100%.
I'm
You
going
gotta see what the game plan, see what the Sharks is talking about.
what the Sharks is doing. Follow the money trail, like we said. Don't disrespect
Yeah.
yourself.
You
Disrespect
gotta
yourself.
follow the money, man. You gotta see where the gains are going. You gotta learn how to position yourself, position your portfolio. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, 100%. And like this is crazy news though, just to see something like this. Like they're about to basically have a big networking event and know what's about to go on. So I feel like after March 7th, some big stuff could go on. Like, shoot, what if they announce the strategic reserve?
That'd be crazy. That'd be huge.
Ooh,
If they announce a strategic reserve sometime on or after this
after
summit, Bitcoin will surge a
Ripple
thousand
case
percent.
done. What if Ripple case done at that time? Like, who knows what's going on? But I mean, this is a good sign, guys. So definitely don't be disrespectful. Don't be bearish. You should be bullish right now. You should be loading up your bags. Like he said, find some dry powder, do something. You know what I mean? You gotta do something because at this point, it's about to get good. Another one. Look, CME Group to launch Solana futures as demand for crypto derivatives grow.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's huge. I mean, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's huge.
that can come in for so for sure. Like
It's set to debut in March, so we're talking about like next week.
next week, Miss March
That's
1st.
today is March 1st, so we're talking about like next week.
Look, Solana Soul Futures will launch on March 17th, pending regulatory approval. Look, they're gonna talk about it on the 7th. Tell them, yo, get us right. By the 17th, it'll be up. It'll be
Yeah,
contracts
March
will be cash
17th.
settled and based on CME CF Solana dollar reference rate. Soul Futures join CME crypto product suite, which includes Bitcoin and Ether derivatives. And I think XRP has one. Well, it's something in emotion as well too. But I mean, this is huge. This is big news, guys. Like altcoins are starting to really be on the forefront of finance. You know what I mean? The good utility altcoins are going to be on the forefront of finance and used in a certain way, whether they're altcoins or stable coins or whatever, they're going to be used somehow. You got derivatives. Like I said, it's a lot of things that companies will use real world asset and tokenization for. One of them is derivatives, real estate, stocks, bonds, tokenizing any like just tokenizing markets. So I mean, this is big news. This is huge news, huge news. So you sent me this the other day. So what phase do you think we're in right now?
Yeah, we're still obviously the dots are still red, so we're still in the bull market. So
Yeah, we're still in the bull market. Yeah.
if you can see that we're still consolidating, and we're not even touching like the green, like the green. We're nowhere near the green. We're nowhere near yellow. We pass all of that, and we're just up there. So we're still in potential, according to Plan B. We're still in potential and see what's going on. So he said February, Power Law Cruz sells Bitcoin for 150,000.
This is just a
March,
scenario, guys. Just a scenario. Okay.
yeah, this is scenario. This is Plan B's prediction. So if you're not following Plan B, I would definitely follow him because he gives out some good, accurate numbers or roundabout numbers. So he
For
told me,
real quick, my fault. For any beginner in crypto, you should definitely get X. May not maybe the postal scroll, but to get on crypto side of X. But be careful. But I definitely think you should get on crypto Twitter, crypto X, whatever you go by, because there's definitely some good information and it's all every day it's a new update. So that's how you really can keep up with the market. I feel like if you're not on crypto Twitter, it's either you're watching some sort of crypto news, but if you're not even doing that, you're really not gonna know what's going on. Won't you agree?
yeah, 100%,
You have
100%. Like
Twitter.
these are just scenarios right here. So they haven't really gone to plan, but these are just the scenarios on what could happen. Now, if everything goes the right way as far as the Bitcoin strategic reserve, I mean, we might shoot to literally from where we are now to at least 150,000 to 200,000 if we get the reserve. You know what I mean? Like, listen, we could definitely shoot there, and everybody would be happy. Everybody would get out of this depressed phase, and I feel like with the markets trending sideways and everything like that, like a lot of the people who are in that depressed phase are coming to the forefront and getting blinded by the dirt. You know what I
Mm,
mean? The people on the bottom are definitely making the stand. So we gotta like make Bitcoin great again, and so we could be at the top and we could be at the forefront of happy joy. Because I'm tired of seeing people being negative. I'm tired of seeing the negative people come out to the forefront and popping a nonsense. You know,
yeah,
and
disrespectful.
yeah, exactly. People are disrespecting themselves.
And it's like not investing in yourself or your future self or what you just seeing this opportunity is disrespectful and not taking a part. Like, come on, taking action. You see this opportunity, you see all these things going on, and for somebody to disregard this and still think something's a scam or this or that, that's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful. They're having an event at the White House about crypto, a crypto summit. Like I said, I was at a crypto summit as well too, finance summit. They had crypto digital assets involved. So it's like when you're speaking to other people and you're getting advice, and for somebody who's actually in crypto and is trying to tell you, yo, stay down, look through all the misery right now, get through it. You should do it because if not, I think it's disrespectful.
Yo, talk about that experience. Like, how did you feel? Like, how did your body feel? How did your energy around on the day to day? Every time you woke up I mean, every time you woke up and went to sleep, and you woke up and went to sleep, how did you feel?
Yo, I felt amazing. I feel like money is a mindset and it's an energy, it's a spirit. It's not about because I've bro, those is millionaires, six figures, billionaires, from everything. I'm just, here doing what I need to do. But I think it's not even about the money because just the fact that I was able to talk to a lot of people, network with people, and get friendships and networking is because of just knowing the language. You know what I mean? Just having that energy inside. Like, okay, even though I'm not the richest one here, but I still feel good. I still know what I know. It's still a good day to learn. It's really about learning. You know what I mean? Just being, you got to get excited to learn. If you're not excited to learn, then things may not, it may not be a good experience. So I don't know. I definitely just was very excited to learn every single day, seeing what's new, ready to meet new people and just hear things out. Hear things out. I'm, of course, most people are, everybody's in crypto for the money, but I like the tech. I like the tech. I like the utility. I like the businesses. I like the ideas. I like blockchain technology. I like this sector. I actually enjoy doing the homework and the research. So just
Yeah,
like I said, I was just excited to learn, just learning new things, seeing this company is talking about digital assets. You got Franklin Templeton. You got all these. I'm not going to name drop every company because it may not want to be out there yet, but just seeing that and something that you're interested in, it just gives you like reassurance, like, okay, I may be in the right state of mind. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, 100%.
I definitely think it was it felt good. You just got to be excited to learn. Was definitely just ready to learn, ready to roll, ready to network, ready to do business, and just meet new people and just get game. You know what I mean? Like see what's really going on. Like everybody's saying one thing, people saying Bitcoin's going to zero. Some saying it's going to a million. Some what I need to know what's really going on. So I feel like
Yeah.
going there really told me what's really going on, like for real, on the real side of things. You know. So yeah.
Now, for the people that think that, the people that you met, like the upper echelons, the millions, the billionaires, and stuff like that, are they mean or are they nice?
Nah, they're nice. They're nice. They're not mean. They're approachable. I mostly approached a lot of people too, and yeah, I mean we don't. And I don't like to bring up color or anything because that's one thing I will talk about. A lot of people will say like certain people they don't want to do business with this race or that color or this or that. You know, it's high ties digital. We don't even feed into that because I feel like once you have that in your mind, you're already restricting yourself. So
Yeah, you put that ceiling on your head already.
putting a ceiling on your head. So it's like they're very nice, respectful. Like, listen, if you go in there with knowledge and you come in to provide value and you know what you talk, you don't have to know what you're talking about 100%. But if you know a little what you're talking about, certain terms, certain words, and they start hearing that, they'll garner the respect for you and they'll have the conversations and they'll smile. And like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like it's about who you are. You know, if you are
Yeah.
confident in yourself, if you good body language, you know what I mean, you know how to greet, you know how to say certain things, you're not sounding like crazy or anything outside or ghetto or whatever, like certain saying certain language, like then you good.
So you would say vernacular and tone
Vernacular,
and posture
yes,
is a key components.
vernacular, tone, posture, energy, body language, yeah, like yeah, and your appearance too, appearance.
And confidence too.
Confident, because you know I don't wear suits like that, but you always telling me you need to buy suits. He's always on
Yeah,
me
yeah,
about
you gotta
getting
have a
suits and
suit.
suits and suits. I'm a person I really don't care for. I'm gonna just get it done regardless. Get the business
Even if you don't have a suit, you gotta have a nice little shirt,
right.
nice
But
pair of
I wore a
slacks or
suit.
jeans.
I was wearing a suit the whole week, and honestly, it makes you apart. You know what I'm saying? It makes you like apart.
Yeah,
Like so when you're there, it's like okay, I see why that person is there. I'm not in here with a basketball jersey on or some shit like that. You know, something
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So it's like I would say vernacular, tone, energy, body language,
Confident,
confidence,
confidence.
yeah, and appearance. Appearance for real. Appearance for real, for real. You don't want to walk in, you got tats all over your face. No disrespect to anybody who has tats on their face, but honestly, would you get a face tattoo? Like neck up.
No,
How do you feel about neck up tattoos?
that's my alter ego is to get a neck tattoo. That's my alter ego. But I'm here to do business. I'm not here to be looking like you know the guy that just came off the block and that's a rapper that's not making no money. You know what I mean? I'd rather listen, man. These rappers don't have money, bro. They don't have money. They
I
they
don't know.
they, they fake it. They don't have any money, man. I'm telling you, they don't have any money. They spend all their money on the entourage. They don't.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people that walk around, maybe one or two friends. That's because their friends work with
Oh,
them. They're not just there as a leech. You never want to be a leech to nobody. Not even in business. You never want to be a leech. Like you said the other day, you wanna you want to network and be a part of and be a part of what's going on and actually add value to what's going on. That's why we're higher tides digital because we adding value to somebody's life. We're not trying to leech onto nobody's life and make them feel a little depressed and stuff like that. We're here to motivate you. We're here to uplift you. We're here to listen. There might be a couple keywords that you might be missing for your day to day life. That's like, oh snap, and now it resonates what really
yeah.
is going on. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got to be the best financial person there, but if you know somebody that can help you, at least you can understand. Like, yo, I want to invest into this. I want to invest into that, or teach me how to do this. Everybody, you need to learn to be coachable. Nobody want to be coachable because everybody got an ego. Everybody walking around like they know it all. you don't know it all,
Mm.
bro. You know what I mean? People don't know it all. Because if you
Hundred-
did know it all, you'd be a robot and you'd be a computer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Facts. They be using you
you
for
would.
AI right now. No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I say was about to say. Yeah, so it's like exactly it's the coachable aspect, and you don't have to know everything. Like you just have, like I said, I was able to get some really good information off of just knowing what I know. I was not nowhere near in their tax bracket. Nowhere
Yeah.
near in their tax bracket. But I'm still able to get information from them in their tax
Extract information
extracting
because you knew some surface stuff a little, not deep into it, like some
yeah,
surface stuff.
surface stuff
Because
or even certain stuff, just stuff that I know, like you said, providing value to the conversation, showing that okay, you're doing homework on everybody wants to know are when you're by yourself, like are you doing homework on your own time? You know what I mean? Like nobody wants
right,
to feel like you're leeching off of them. So it's like just showing that I know my shit too a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I know my stuff too a little bit.
hundred
Not I
percent,
don't know everything, but I'm ready to learn a lot more. That's what it's showing.
right.
You know, I'm ready to learn a lot more. So I hope y'all guys took that. Yeah, took that with a grain of salt. Just like he's saying, the vernacular, the appearance, the confidence, and just the homework you're studying, and it all comes together at the end of the day. And it all comes together. All the hard hours, the studying, everything like that, the learning this, the learning that, making sure working out, you know what I mean? Working out so that your posture is my posture not the best right now, but that your posture is right when you
Yeah,
walk into the
you
room.
wanna
Yeah, you
shoulders back, chest up. You know what
like
I
you
mean?
like
You
you
wanna have that energy come up. You don't
like
wanna
you feeling
walk
like
around all
someone.
hunched
Yeah,
over. You wanna
yeah.
have shoulders back. Chest up. You got your chin going this way. Shake somebody's hand with some with some squeeze. You don't want to
Yes. Don't
you
let them
never
tell
want to shake nobody's hand with a death
you
fish.
that 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 rich people are mean and they're because most of the ones I've met, they're very grateful. They're very, very grateful for what they have, and yeah, they're grateful. They're appreciative, and a lot of them want to give back the game. It's just who you are as a person, you know.
Yeah, I
That's
mean the ones that I came across, they all got out the mud.
hundred percent.
Not one person.
Speak on that 100%. I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
people think that everybody is just getting handouts. I'm like, nah, people is
yeah.
grinding out here. Like
I mean,
people
the
going through
people that
those.
I met, the people that I met do have kids, and maybe their kids will get um the money or whatever like that. But the people that I met that really own the businesses, they got out the mud and they said that they didn't take no handouts. They said that they kept working. They said that they kept being motivated. It was stressful, you know, that they had to downsize on cars, downsize on houses. One person that I met recently, they said that they was in a trailer.
Mm.
Like they moved to a trailer for to be cheaper just to save to where they was at. And and and, and when I went to them, they were like, "Yo, that's why now I live in this 10,000 square foot home." You know what I mean? Just for sacrifices. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta sacrifice something to do it. Like
Right.
sometimes you don't need that high car payment, Kogi. You know what I mean? You might have to downsize on the high car payment. You gotta cut the fat somewhere. Just like who why are why is it necessary for you to have a high car payment? You know what I mean? Like why is it necessary? What type of status are you pulling? You know what I mean? Like you're not Big Willie. You don't need to be pulling big like everybody has a social status, but everybody wants to complain about, oh, you know, I got this. Okay, but you got that, but what else you have to show for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody else had nothing to show for it. Like
So
everybody's bragging about, oh, I pay $1,200 in the car
oh,
payment.
Carl, I'm laughing at you. We laughing at
Like
the
like
I'm
you're
not gonna lie,
bragging about paying
real investors
$1,200.
is laughing at you, bro. We laughing.
Yeah,
Come
like
up to know to don't come up to a rich person talking about some you come up to a rich person and you're not in a better position than them and you talking about some I paid 1,500 for my car and this, they're laughing at you because they don't they would not do that. Like
yeah,
unless they get
you
to a
got
certain
like
stature.
I met somebody who said that yeah, I'm paying 20,000 in the mortgage, and talking about this guy, he a shaker. He said, "Yo, I paid twenty
Oh,
thousand for a mortgage, and I want to move to Florida because it was cheaper. But my wife's family is here, and he was like extra 14 more thousand. I got a 2 acre backyard. I was like, all right, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, but you know,
He up.
I'm not. He was like, it's not under me. It's under my business name. You know what I mean? So his business paid for his house, but he has a mortgage on that. Just for tax write-offs. He didn't. He didn't come out of pocket.
So
He
you paying
do.
34,000 a month?
He paid 34. Yeah, because it's a tax write-off under his business name. So
That's
if you making money like that and your business could pay for the house, so be it. That's where the mortgage come to play. So that's why people who are rich, they have a mortgage because you're gonna write that off on your taxes.
just
You're
gave you
gonna write that.
a game.
Yeah, it's a tax. But if you get a regular Joe Schmo and they told me, yeah, I paid 5,000, your tax credit is not a better tax credit as a rich person, especially if they put it under like their business name. You know what I mean? They basically living rent free.
That's a fact. And some people gonna say, "Who cares about being rich? Who cares about this? Who cares about
I
that?"
do.
But I do.
I care. I care for the freedom. I care for the accessibility. If I want to wake up and I want to go to Florida, just because I want to go to Florida, because I could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I want to go to Hawaii, like, yo, what y'all doing? What y'all got going on? Oh, today's
You want to put
Friday,
your
Dad.
kids in
All
the
right,
top
cool.
schools, the top
Yo, yeah, like, all right.
the
So as
top
soon as when he come
environments.
home from school, we hopping on this flight tonight. We going to Hawaii for the weekend because we can. That's what I'm
I
trying to
feel
get
like a
to.
lot of us, Q even said this before too. He said a lot of us in our culture, we're so used to surviving, looking good at surviving. Like we mastered the art of surviving. So yeah, we
We
mastered.
mastered the art of defense. That's what we did. We mastered the art of defense.
Yeah.
We didn't master the art of offense. The best offense is offense.
Yeah, but we like look, we mastered the art of surviving. So it's like we really don't know. Well, some of course some people do because you do have your wealthies, but the ones who don't is like we've mastered surviving. The survivors have mastered surviving. So we don't even really know. We don't even think about the freedom of taking
No,
breaks when you want. You know what I mean? Like
because
taking
we think about, oh, I got to pay this bill. I got
yeah,
to pay that off. I got to pay this off. We don't think about like, all right, cool. Well, we eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches tonight for a week straight just to be on offense.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just to be on offense because you're right. It's more so defense, a
Yeah,
defensive lifestyle. Like you're defending it. Whatever's coming at you, you got to react instead of
yeah. That's a
being
survival mentality.
human.
It's
Yeah,
defense.
yeah.
That's a survival mentality. You think businesses would thrive off of that type of business plan?
Nah, they have
Always
to
on
go. They gotta
defense?
attack. You gotta attack
Yeah,
life, attack the business,
yeah.
attack.
So if we learn about offense and don't worry about the bills and don't worry about things that are near and dear to our heart, which is I got to pay day to day mortgage, I got to pay day to day rent, I got to pay day to day light bill, car note, whatever. Like if we don't worry about that and it's always be on offense, I think we will flourish as a
But how
country.
would they do that? Because somebody's gonna say, I gotta be the advocate. Somebody's gonna say, how can I not worry about the bills if I gotta pay them and they're coming in and it's late payments and this and like what
If,
how can
if
somebody not worry about the like I get what you're saying, but how would somebody do that?
how would somebody do that? All right, so if you just go get a second job, that's if you're a person that is working and then you're living check to check, get a second job, get another full time job, get two full time jobs. That's being on offense, being your grind. Stop going to these parties. If you
Fact.
smoke weed, I would
I
stop
would
smoking
stop.
weed.
Yeah, I would stop
Like if
smoking
you're a
weed.
drinker, I would stop drinking. You know what I mean? Stop being available to people. If you fucking with the hoes, stop fucking with the hoes. Like leave them alone. Leave everything alone,
A little
and just
bit.
be on offense, and just invest your money. Put $100 in your broker's account every single time you get paid. So if you get paid bi-weekly, that means you get paid every single week. You know what I mean? So if you get paid every single week, put money in your broker's account. Keep putting money in your broker's account. You know what I mean? And read books, read business minded books. So if you read business minded books, even if you're not in the field of business, you will learn how the elites play the game. So and it will help you to better your life, and it'll help you to position yourself in the way on how the elites play the game. So when you are playing the game, and then when you look up at the end of the year, you're like, yo, I accomplished so much. I got X amount of dollars in my bank account. I get to do this. Now, that don't mean take your foot off the gas because you
Right.
achieve.
Once you
You
see the
just keep
end, take
going.
your foot or
You
not.
see, yeah. So anybody who's in their 20s, anybody who's in their 30s, even their 40s and 50s, I would just listen. Stay down. Stop worrying about stop worrying about the noise and just worrying about attacking. This the best offense is offense. Just keep staying down. Sometimes you gotta construct. You know what I mean? Sometimes I mean not construct. You gotta constrict and just constrict on the things that you have to do and just attack on offense on all cylinders because that's the only way it's going to work out. Only way it's going to work out, and it's the only way that you're going to be able to achieve certain things if you just don't worry about the noise. Like, don't worry about that you got to pay a bill. Don't worry about that you got to pay the money. You know that. So why you worrying about it? It's residual. Those things is never
Right.
going to
I
stop
see what
coming.
you
That's
mean.
residual. So if you know, like, all right, boom, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is what I got to do. I got to go pick up that second time job, or I got to go pick up that that Uber account, or I got to work harder at my sales job, or I got to work harder in the office, or do certain things. Sometimes,
Yeah.
listen, sometimes working 40 hours ain't cutting it. Sometimes you got to work 60 or 80 hours. You know what I mean? It is, listen, you
Damn.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. Everything you're saying is true. Sometimes you do, or maybe sometimes the 40 hours that you're doing is actually wasting time, and you could be supplementing that 40 hours into something else that could give you a bigger
Yeah,
outlook or something like that. I agree. I agree. You're right. It's about being offensive and actually having a plan and attacking, regardless of
yeah.
success tomorrow or any type of success. Just attack, attack, attack.
You got
Don't
to be
worry about the
intentional.
yeah intentional. Yeah, you do 100%. So we got this a new bill. Get into it. I think you should read it. Get into it since you sent it.
Rhode Island is looking to do assets retention. So it looks like throughout in its 16 years of history, Bitcoin has greatly risen in value, surprising a market cap of 2 trillion, and Bitcoin is becoming more widely accepted as international median. Okay, so Rhode Island trying to get into the game of putting them on a balance sheet for the states. Listen, everybody trying to get into this game, man. It's I think that's why, because we always talk about it at the same time. I think that's why we traveled 17% south with negative 17% in February. Everybody wants to get into the game,
Yeah,
so everybody gets into the game. Listen, it's not driven by retail anymore. It's driven by heavy hitters now. I'm not saying retail is not in,
yeah,
but
but yeah, it
it's
is. It's driven by heavy hitters now, like you said.
yeah, it's not driven by it's not driven by retail. It was driven by retail from 2013 all the way to
To
2022.
2022. Yeah, I would say
You
about
know what I mean?
2022.
Yeah, so it was driven by retail then, and now after retail, after everything's got, because 2022 crypto winter, everything happened in crypto winter, right? We went to hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Negative 37%. Yeah, that was it. Negative 15, negative 17. Yeah, that was bad. So yeah, that was the year that FTX, um, that was the year for the race that went up. So everything took a dive, and then listen, people took advantage of learning how Bitcoin works and seeing the potential of it and see how it's driven only by code and it's not cracked. Every single country tried to crack this code.
mm, it can't.
They can't. Everybody tried to crack this code. Coders, hackers,
It probably still are this day.
they're still trying to crack it and they can't crack it. So it's driven by code. It's not driven by human. So it'll go up when it go up. And we just gotta sit patiently. And the more money you put in the market and if people sell off, yeah, it's gonna ain't like anything, it's gonna drop. It's gonna sell off. I wouldn't panic. In fact, I would buy more. Like I said the other day, step away from it for a little
Yeah, I
while.
would just buy more, step away. See, look, I mean, by the looks of if history repeats itself, so in 2021, that was after the halving of 2020 halving. So in 2021, we're in a bull market. let's see if history repeats this. Well, obviously it didn't because it was up 36% in 2021 and we went down 17%. So we actually seen something completely different, like something completely different because even in what was it, 2016 and 2017 it went up. So usually it's supposed to around this time, as we see throughout history, during the Bitcoin halving after it, they're supposed to go up January, February, and some of March, or well, especially February. But we didn't. We went down negative 17%. So, I mean, do you think that since institutions and the big people, big money is in, do you think the cycle has changed a little bit? Like, do you think
Yeah,
that
100%.
the cycle?
It's not the same. It's not driven by retail. It's driven by big money market movers because of the simple fact now we got ETFs in there that came last year. ETFs came in last year with January of 2024, and then it rocketed 43% in 1 month in February of last year. Last year in February, and it stabilized in April for a while. So from 2013 to 2022, it was all driven by retail. So we had enough money for that time to invest in there, at our expense, right? So even if it was $1,000, we was buying it,
Yeah.
and it was shot up, and then it shot up until when the race went up, and when the race went up, that was April. So it was supposed to go to 100 then, or 70 then. It shot up to 60, and then that shit just died all the way down. And then we experienced real crypto winter then. But yeah, it's driven by big players.
But that means
Like
more money though. That
Larry
means
Finks and them.
trillions. That means way, way, way more money
That's why they're
involved.
saying. That's why MicroStrategies is saying it could go to $13 million. Michael Saylor's $13 million. He's saying, So Kathy Woods, she's saying her projection by 2030, $1 million.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared. I'm not gonna be being flooded out, but I'm just ready. It's annoying because it's traveling sideways. It's been traveling sideways since December.
Yeah.
December of last year it was negative 2.8%. And then in January 2025, it went up 9.29%. February of last month, it dropped down 17%. I mean, we're still in the bull market. This is what happens in the bull market.
Yeah.
So
Big
in
dips. A lot of
2017,
big dips in the bull market.
so they're saying in 2017, there were big dips. So even in August, it was plus 65%, plus 17%, 10. But there was big dips that happened in those times.
Yeah. And they just
So we
recover.
gotta.
Yeah.
So the recovery, listen, guys, we'll recover. We'll get back and been going, and we'll get this going. Don't be scared.
Let me just pull this up one more time, just in case y'all being disrespectful and getting scared. Come on now.
Yeah,
It's happening in real time. In real time.
the strategic reserve is coming, guys. It's got to be patient.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Everybody got the microwave mentality.
Yeah. They all got the microwave mentality. Let's look at this chart right here. All big drawdowns recover. We'll tell you that. All big drawdowns recover. This was in 2023. Big drawdown all the way to 19 something, close to 18. Recover right back to 30,000 around the same time frame. So Ash Crypto,
Projected to hit 130. Oh
yeah.
yeah, we projected. Yeah. I
And,
mean, shit.
and look, with all this stuff happening, it definitely could happen. We need some good. We got
Nigga, if we
it's a
if
lot of
we
catalysts. A lot of good news
we
catalysts. SEC been dropping mad cases too. Consensus case got dropped. A lot. It's just two more left. It's the Ripple one. I think Binance, Ripple, Kraken, and Binance. I think so. Those three, and they'll probably save Ripple for the grand finale. But yeah, it's a lot of good news going on, like we said, and it's just the name of the game. Like, you're gonna have your pullbacks, you just gotta buy. If we see we could see 130. If we see 130 by April, that's all season is activated.
Shit, everything is activated. Portfolios is up.
Everything's activated. Portfolios is up for sure. But
But we still
yes,
gotta watch out for that dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now. I'll let you know what it is, where it's at, where it stands.
yeah, always watch out for the dominance, guys.
So Bitcoin dominance right now is 62.21%.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
So I mean that's good. I mean, listen,
It's good to buy. You buy your alts.
if you're in heavy in alts, no Bitcoin, but your portfolio consists of alts, this is good to keep on buying. I know it's depressing because your account is low,
You
but
feel me?
listen, long as we're up in dominance, continuing to keep buying. Soon as we turn down, we drop below 59%, and we keep dropping, I would stay away from it and let your account blow up, and then hit those targets that you're looking to pull out.
Take them profits.
Yeah, take some profits.
Because then look, you take it's a rinse and repeat cycle. You take profits at the top, the peak, and then it's gonna come back down some more with a nasty bear market. We're gonna see a bear market, and then them profits you have now, you just reinvest.
Yeah.
And rinse and repeat again. Run it up, take profits, reinvest. So don't even look at it as a one cycle thing. Look at it like you're in this for the long haul. If you I feel like anybody who gets in crypto can't quit. It's like
Nah.
it's like joining a
I
gang or
would definitely
something.
buy Bitcoin, but it's gonna be digital gold. You talking about close to hit a million. So if you buy if you up and then that shit drop down to 8 to 90 on the bear market. Listen, bro, that's a great buy-in. If you go to a million, that's 10x.
You 10x
That's
your money.
10x your money.
10x your
You know what I
money.
mean?
So I mean, it's opportunities everywhere, guys. It's opportunities everywhere. You just can't be disrespectful. You can't disrespect yourself. You can't disrespect life. Now let's get into a new segment. So I'm gonna pull up a video, and I'm gonna just Chris his segment. He's gonna give his analysis on certain things,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna divert from crypto right now and finance. We gave y'all a good 40 minutes of it. So yeah, guys, just keep buying, keep staying down. March 7th,
Stay up.
March 7th, because they got the White House stuff going on, whatever crypto summit. So there's gonna be some big news coming out of there for sure. So
Stay positive, guys. Stay positive because we're all in it together. We're all in it together, no matter what. Whether if it's stock market, whether if it's crypto, and whether if it's your daily life. Always stay positive. Wake up with a positive attitude. Give people positive attitudes. If you need to take a break,
break.
inhale, exhale for 5-10 minutes. Reset yourself. Sometimes you might have to turn up the music. Sometimes you need to let your brain filter out the bad and just to think. You know what I mean? Just to think and stay positive, because sometimes you need that mental reset in order to progress in life. That's all I gotta say for now.
That's a fact.
But now, let's get into my toxicity. You know what I mean? We talk about shit.
And just want to let you guys know that nothing was financial advice. We are not financial advisors.
Financial advice. We're not advisors.
Rich, not financial advisors, not rich. Yeah. And then, so everything's an opinion. If you decide to invest at your own precaution, your own safety.
Invest at your own will.
Be careful.
What I mean?
Own will.
I can't tell you how much money to invest, but investors can't tell you how much money to invest, but invest at your own leisure, invest at your own will, invest your pocket. That's it.
Now, High Ties Digital, we're not toxic, so it's not toxicity. He just addressing. We're gonna call this addressing the elephant in the room. So
yeah, let's talk about this elephant. Man. I got
Day alone, Elon stock has dropped. Tell y'all that Elon was going broke, and that's
hold on real quick. Shout out to what's her name? Carissa Marie, because she's getting clout regardless, because we're talking about it. So shout out Caress Marie. In your opinions, I respect everybody's opinion. So shout out to Caress Marie. But let's get into it.
Tell y'all that Elon was going broke, and that's the reason why Elon was going broke, and that's the reason why he was distancing himself from Doge. And what a lot of people can't seem to comprehend is that Elon doesn't have any cash. Elon's value is based in the price of this stock. And as you can see, it ain't doing so well. Today alone, Elon stock has dropped 8%. And that's carrying a trend if you didn't know. Because just in the past 5 days, his stock has dropped by 14%. And what people fail to realize is that the only reason why Elon is the richest man in the world because the valuation of the stock price. So the more that stock goes down, the lower that man's worth is. And before you know it, he won't be the richest man on earth. As a matter of fact, he won't be rich at all. Stay tuned. Shit's gonna continue to get deep. You can't get away with fucking with the American people and thinking that you will go unscathed. We don't play that kind of shit here. You want to get away with that kind of stuff? Take your ass back to Africa.
I'm broken. Yeah. Oh, she must got more money than Elon. Well, shout out to Caress Marie. I'm gonna just say that. Shout out to Caress Marie. We respect your opinion here at High Tides Digital.
Yeah, link will be in the bio.
A business sense. A lot of words. I don't get into it.
Yeah, for first thing for starters, you know what I mean? Like, I never want to clown nobody's job because that's how you got to get it. You're talking
broke,
crazy.
and that's the reason
You're
why
talking crazy from a warehouse, right? So you're talking crazy from a warehouse. Your friends probably drive Teslas. You know what I mean? Your neighbor probably got a Tesla. Somebody in your family, somebody who you know, got a Tesla. So let's not talk about like he's gonna be broke. He is worth $353 billion. Do you have $353 billion in your net worth? I don't think so, Carissa Marie. But I do know for a fact that he's trying to help save America. Because guess what? In 2022 alone, as reported, he paid over $1 billion in taxes. That's an egregious amount of money. An egregious amount of money to go for your taxes. So, as him, as us as Americans, we want to know where our taxpaying dollars are going. Clearly, we know where we're going. And also, if you want to know what's going on, you can go on to doge.gov, doge.gov, and all the transparency receipts are right there. He also stated that he won't get everything right. He's taking accountability. And he also said that he wants the American people to know what's going on because we have been getting robbed. Clearly, we have been getting robbed and we've been getting robbed blindly. But people like you like getting robbed. People like you love to complain. People like you love to stay broke. People like you have a baby daddy and you probably ain't even married. You probably not married.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say that.
You probably not married. You talking like that because you ain't got no man in your life to cover you, to shadow you and protect you. But you're talking like that on another person who's putting rockets in space and catching rockets. Can you catch a rocket? Do you have the ability and the brain power to put a rocket together? I don't think so. You probably don't have the ability and the power to put a stock portfolio together. So sometimes you gotta watch your mouth.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Like I said, it's High Tides Digital.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta watch your mouth. And sometimes people out there, you gotta stop being cheap, man. Like I seen the other day, talking about for a blackout. We not putting no money out into the market. That was only one day. You think a business is gonna break his bank account because nobody came into the store? You still gonna go there tomorrow? You probably went there last night to go stock up on everything and try to be a part of the movement. Come on, bro. Like we gotta stop this nonsense. Black people ain't do this. You sit here and you want to curse out on how bad white people are racist, blah blah blah, but you following the white man's movement. DEI wasn't created by us. DEI was created by women. Now that's white women to be exact. You know what I mean? Like let's stop it. We didn't benefit from nothing. So why are we so in this notion of trying to be a part of something when we're not getting no benefit? Like come on. You better be benefited by bringing food on the table. You better be benefited by staying at work. Benefited by if you're a federal employee. There are a lot of federal employees who are out on vacation or somewhere and at the same time quitting on the low, right? So when somebody said, "Yo, I want to do a pulse check," let's do a pulse check. Let's see if everybody who's there is working. It could be a bot that's working for you and you collecting money. You know what I mean? Like you could have had a bot that's doing that. Or let's see a post check. But y'all mad about, oh, I'm being laid off and now I got to send an email. Yeah, send an email because you know why? We want to know if you are alive. We want to make sure that you're there. So if you're there, then you can get your job back. If you're not there, if you don't work there, then cool. Then quit. But there's people like you that's always negative. That's, you know what I mean? Like you everybody want to talk about, oh, I'm being oppressed. Nah, man, you oppress yourself. Don't come to me with that bullshit, man. You oppress yourself. You listen to people that's oppressing you. and then you get around together and y'all kiki and oppressing each other, and then y'all look at the next person who's thriving, who's doing great, whose family is booming, and who kids is passing school and stuff like that, and you want to sit there like, oh, he think he too good. Yeah, I am too good because you know why? I'm doing good in my family. I'm doing good in my finances. I'm doing good with everything else around me because I don't need your negative antics and running around. That's why you read at a 6th grade reading level.
Yeah, I mean, guys, he said a lot, so process whatever, and these are his opinions, not mine. Is process whatever you've got to process. I'm glad you were able to express yourself on this forum. I will get into the business side of it. I just feel like, first off, stocks are gonna go down.
And this is not his first rodeo.
Let's go into the business side of it. We went into that. Let's get into the business side. Stocks are gonna go down regardless. Your stock is gonna go down, and is gonna pull back. So pullbacks are imminent. I wouldn't say that he's going broke because his stock pullback. I wouldn't say that at all. And shoot, if he does lose $1 billion, what's $1 billion to 300 and 300?
Come on, bro.
299.
What he had? What they say? He started with 450 billion, and then he lost $1 billion. So you like what 353? Like, come on. Like, what's the losing $1 billion to him? Yeah, is it gonna be stressful? Yeah, he's gonna be stressful.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's not worried about it. He wants everybody to be successful. He wants American jobs to come back. He's the only American job that has a car overseas. You know what I mean? We don't. American car dealerships don't have cars overseas.
Nah, they don't.
There's no Cadillacs in China. There's no Cadillacs in Europe. There's no Cadillacs in Italy. There's no Fords in China. There's no Fords in Europe. None of that.
Like us.
They tariff us on our manufacturing cars to go over there.
Yeah.
And we don't send them over there because we don't want to pay that bill. But what do we have? We get hit on tariffs on Mercedes that y'all love driving. We get hit on tariffs on Lexus, Honda, all the foreign cars that come over here. We gotta pay that tax, and that's why the car market is so high because we gotta pay that manufacturing cost. You know that they charge over there. So it's probably cheaper over there. But then when it comes across the water, we gotta pay that money. So that's why the cars are priced at $100,000. That's why the cars are priced at $80,000. But y'all want to sit here and run around and Tesla is an American-made car.
Yeah, like, look, I don't know. I just feel like it's about the mindset. So, like I said, don't get too much. Me personally, that's me. Don't get too much into the politics because, like, it's at 302. You should be looking at a time to buy, not like, oh, he's going broke. Ah ha ha. Let's laugh at him.
Huh? And wasn't he at like, this is a great time. Like all my Tesla bulls.
Yeah, you know, all my Tesla bulls. Like, come on. We caught Tesla at 147. That's all I'm gonna say. But all my Tesla bulls, come on, at 302, Tesla can easily bounce back to 1,000.
She over here on TikTok talking about, oh, we're gonna make him go broke. Okay. Guess what? We got to make the next man rich because you know why?
We're gonna make these people go broke because we're not. You probably have it's 13.4 thousand comments, and probably all of them probably agreed with her, which is not a good sign. Just because it's not a good sign, just because. And yeah, she's a very beautiful lady, and she's probably very knowledgeable in what she is. But this right here, I just don't think it wasn't hitting. It didn't taste well, just because a lot of things aren't true. Like, a lot of things are not true. I doubt he's going broke. He's probably going to run it up some more. SpaceX holds a lot of Bitcoin. If we really talking about it, and who's SpaceX? That's Elon. So it's like, he's not broke. He's not going broke. Tesla
is Elon. Starlink is Elon.
That's not his only company. Y'all got to realize that.
Neuralink. You know what I mean? Neuralink.
X.
You probably. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, what is she talking about? Like, you probably was running up and buying stuff off of PayPal. Who was that?
Right, yeah, PayPal. Elon. Yo, and that's the thing. Yo,
come
PayPal.
On, like,
yeah, PayPal. He was part of the PayPal 5, and a lot of people use a PayPal at a time. So it's like, we just gotta chill with the antics, chill with the emotions, the emotional antics, and start really stop being so disrespectful. That's the topic. Yeah. Like,
he got Tesla, he got Neuralink, he got Starlink, he got SpaceX, and he got X. He got
and probably a lot of other ventures. Probably a lot of far more than what you got. A lot of probably a lot of other ventures that we don't know about. NDAs disclosed. You know how it goes behind the scenes. Yo, if you're a businessman, your money is not just in one pot. And then also, it's like we got to start realizing, guys, we got to get on higher tides. If we're not in a position to be, if somebody richer than me or in a better spot, and no, we're not speaking morally or whatever. I'm not on that space right now. I don't agree with a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. But if somebody's richer than me, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and talk bad about them. And while I'm in this predicament, like it just
You gotta get out
it's
that mind
negativity.
frame,
You gotta
man.
get out of that mind frame, man.
Yeah,
You got
just
to,
like
this is a good opportunity right here to buy. Honestly, the pullback happened because there was a recall overseas with a lot of cars. So that's really what's going on. It was a recall with a lot of cars and manufacturing issues, which they'll probably get better. But this stuff like that, it's stuff like
your baby daddy probably got a Tesla. Like, come on.
He probably do got a Tesla.
Probably do got a Tesla.
Yeah. The man, your kid probably has a Tesla, or probably wants a Tesla and wish he could have one. But it is what it is. But listen, I'm not the biggest fan, but what I will say is that this is a great opportunity to invest. It was down when she made this video, $27 on a day. So that's like that's an opportunity. So it's like we can't be so invested emotionally, and we have to be more invested intentionally. You know what I mean? Like, don't be invested emotionally, be invested intentionally. So yes, it is what it is. We get it. We see what's going on, but 302, that's a good buying price, because before you know it, it bounced. Let's go. What? It bounced back. It was up 3.91%.
Yeah, 100%, 3.191%.
3.91%.
You know what I mean?
So I don't think he's going broke. He's definitely not going broke, because.
But then you want to sit on somebody else's platform, and then you want to sit on somebody else's platform and call for a protest on Facebook. And the second richest man is Mark Zuckerberg.
Right. So it's like we got to.
At 227 billion.
It's like, it's irony. You have to see. I hope
Like,
everybody knows what irony is. It's the irony of things of that nature. It's the irony of it. It's like, yo, let's just focus. Let's just focus. All of that stuff is like, yeah, we're doing it one day, but then the next day we're revoking and going right back to the same stuff. So it's like, that's why I don't even get into none of that stuff. I don't get into that. I don't.
Yo, send me my dividend check. That's all.
I don't get into none of that. I just want to benefit the people around me.
Send me my dividend checks. I can put it into market, so I can do a liquidity pump in the market. And then when I'm up, that's it. That's all you worry about. People who invest in the money, they worried about how you're gonna get more money. You know what I mean? They're not worried about what this man is doing. They're not worried about what another man is doing. Pocket watches will always be broke, bro.
Yeah, stop pocket watching.
If you a pocket watcher, you always gonna be broke, and then you're gonna be mad at like, oh, how my neighbor get a Porsche and how he living in here, he bringing the value down. Nah, you bringing the value down with your negative attitude.
Yo, it was crazy. Yeah, I got a story too, because I used to have a girl, one of my exes. Well, I'm gonna say a girl. I used to have a girl, right? And I remember one time we was working it. We was like driving around working or whatever like that. And then we in a nice neighborhood looking at nice houses. And then she said something like, seeing all these people with all these big houses makes me mad. I said, what? Why does that make you mad? She's like, it's just like, how? Like, they just have all these. I'm like, you got to work hard. It's about working hard. That should motivate you and inspire you to go get it. That shouldn't make you 100%. Angry and bitter. Don't be a hater. Don't be a pocket watcher. Don't be none of that. It should not make you angry and bitter. Somebody else's success in life should not make you angry and bitter. It should
you angry and mad because you living in a impoverished neighborhood and you can't figure out how to get out. You got to figure out how to get out.
So it's like, but me, I'm always thinking positive, but it's like, you can't get so caught up into that pocket watching, looking at what other people got in success, because that's energy you're wasting and putting into you. So
if I see somebody with a Porsche, I see somebody with a Lambo, I'm like, yo, how the hell did he get that? Because
that's fire. I need to do
that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's fire. You know what I mean? Like, how can I get that? Like, what do I need to do to get that?
What do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not a little, oh, I need to go hit his car because
his car is crazy.
Yeah, I need to go key his car because it's disturbing my neighborhood or myself. No, because you broke and you got a broke ass mindset. Yeah. You got a broke ass mindset. You don't want to get better. You don't want to work on yourself. You don't want to go to the gym. You probably fat. You know what I mean? Like, come
I'm
on.
not saying.
I'm tired of these people, bro. I'm tired of these negative people. I'm tired of these negative Nancy's. That all of this, and then you told me, oh, they racist. No, you racist. You know what I mean? Like, you racist. You told this man to go back to Africa. Like, that's racist, bro. Like, he came here to better himself. Ain't nobody tell you to go back to Africa or tell you where you came from. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. It just
you know what I mean? Like, I would have put in time out if I was a job. Like, yo, you got to stay home for 5 days.
yeah, it just be a lot to process. That's why I
You
don't
know what I
know.
mean? Like, you got to stay home for 5 days. It'd be people like them, bro. It'd be people like her that get fired and then cry on these platforms. Oh, my job fired me for no reason. No, your job didn't fire you for no reason because you
Making
over here being racist on these platforms.
videos when you should be
Yeah, you should be. You know what I mean? You over there making videos, sitting down, like, worrying about somebody else's stock. Like,
Yeah.
all
Can't
right,
seem to
cool.
comprehend is
Shout out-
that Elon
shout out-
doesn't
You just
have.
told an investor. Like, oh snap, I'm gonna watch your joint. Oh, Tesla's at 3.0. Oh, that's a perfect buy. Matter of fact, let me
Right,
buy
that's
10
what it
shares.
should be. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what.
let
But
me
shout out
buy 10
Carissa Marie.
shares.
Look, Carissa Marie. If you want to get some game, come on High Tides Digital. We can have a conversation. Speak on. It's all love on this side. We just trying to change the mindsets. So, like I said, this is a good opportunity. This is a good
Yeah.
opportunity. And it's the Brokey at the end, like the song, like Brokey. Come on, we know he's
My
not going.
That
job is
kind
to
of
make you.
stuff. Take your
My
ass
job
back
is
to
to turn you.
Africa.
My job is to.
Yeah.
Like,
A
bro,
brokey is
why does
crazy.
it
That's
make you so
crazy.
happy? Why does
Like,
it make people so look? Why does it make you so happy that it shouldn't make you happy that somebody's in a
how
debt?
is he broke though? You told me he worth $353 billion. Like, that's broke, bro.
I guess
Yo,
so.
if that's broke, then I don't even know what's rich anymore. You know what I mean? Like, what in the world? You know what I mean? Like,
Like we said, it's disrespectful, guys. So look, the moral is, don't disrespect yourself. Don't disrespect others. Invest in yourself. Don't disrespect your future self. Know what's going on. It's a lot of big catalysts on the way. We got a lot of good things going.
this culture is trash.
Culture is the culture. The culture is the culture. We got to figure out a way how to, like Tyler. From High Touch. I'm always gonna figure out a way to navigate it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we just gonna try to stay on a higher tide and do what we need to do. Like, look, a lot of good catalysts. I'm gonna just real quick update again. A lot of good catalysts. A lot of stuff on the way. A lot of stuff on the way. Invest into. I would just buy Tesla. Honestly, right now, I would buy Tesla if I would. If you want to change your situation,
Tesla's a buy.
don't look. Tesla's a buy. It's a buy. I'm not looking into. I don't know him. Or respectfully, I don't know him. I don't know none of these people. Like, Tesla's a buy. Any financial advisor would tell you Tesla's a buy right now. Would they or would they not? We can't see it. We can't see it. It's the green screen. What's that? Would it say 100% buy?
Hold on.
Yeah, so I think Tesla's definitely a good buy. I don't know if he's going broke. I don't watch buy. It's a hold. Yeah, it's a hold. It'll be at 1,000 probably next year for sure.
It says if you buy it right now, you can get an 87.73% to 550 to run it back up.
So you telling me you would let your emotions sway on buying that? So say you had like 10 bands right now. Listen to this scenario.
And it bottomed out, and it turned back up. So
look, say you had 10 bands right now and you're seeing everything that's going on, and then only option you have is go back to work or invest this 10 bands in Tesla. You telling me you're not gonna invest the 10 bands in Tesla because of emotions? I'm sorry. That's not a high tide, baby.
hold on.
That's not a high tide. I'm
That's
investing the 10 because you're gonna get it back tenfold. I'll tell you that. So we gotta
If you
stop.
do 10 bands right now,
Like, that's a buy. That's definitely a buy.
people get on my damn nerves.
This is where we're at right now, guys. We're in the bull market, but we haven't. We're gonna take off soon. We're still in the bull market, so that means we're gonna come. We're gonna come up some. We're gonna come up some for
10
sure.
bands right now will give you 34 shares at this current price.
Okay, now say it just goes to 1,000. Do the math. Let's do some. Let's break down some numbers real quick.
Right. So if you do 10 bands on 34 shares, 10,000
So it's at
and
340. It went to 340.
304.
Oh, 304. Okay. 304.
And you times it by 87.79%. You just made $8,700.
Now you got 8. So you just turned 10,000 to 18,700.
So she didn't realize. See, that's the problem. See, that's the problem with America. That's the problem with people today, right? So everybody they wanna protest or they wanna do whatever they wanna do secretly, but you're really putting on a marketing. You're marketing.
Yeah, you're
You, you
marketing.
you're marketing and
You're
not
marketing.
even getting paid for your services because you know why? You just told somebody who likes Tesla. Number one, you just told somebody who thought that that everybody should be dusty like you, right? So you market this man to buy more shares, right? So you market this guy's stock price like yo, it's at 304 now. You play the song. He's a brokey. If somebody got 10,000. Right. So if somebody got 10,000, they're like, yo, I'm gonna
They
just
just made
that's a great buy.
That's a great buy.
Yeah,
Now
that's a
put
great
20
buy.
bands. Put 20 bands. Do the
Yeah,
math with 20 bands real quick.
it's just double the that. So it's
20
times two. So if they did 20 bands, they just made $17,000 if it goes back to $550.
All right, but say if it goes to 1,000, we know it's gonna go back to 1,000. Say it goes to 1,000. What's that math on the 10 bands? I gotta see this real quick. It's just because it's just to prove a little something real quick. That
Divided
investing isn't
by
personal,
304
personal investing isn't emotions.
times you say 10. I mean, if it goes to 1,000, they will make $32,000.
From 10 bands, so they'll be up $42,000.
Right.
Wow. From
if
10.
if they bought 10 bands and they held it until they got to $1,000, they will make 32,000 in profit. Altogether, it'll be 42.
Sound like a down payment on a house to me. What you think?
Yo, I said that's anything, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's anything. That's 40. That's somebody's salary right there.
Yeah. So it's like instead of being emotional, we could be making people's salaries out here with smart decisions.
Like
So it's like,
like that's a smart decision. If you bought 10 bands and you held it for what, uh 5 years, right? 5 years from now, it's going to go back to 1,000.
yeah. Even
It's
before, I
going.
think it'll go back to the 1,000 before 5 years. So maybe
Yeah,
3 years.
people don't realize that in 2021 he did what, a 7-to-1 split,
Yeah, he did.
and then he split again. So overall, if he didn't split, his stock price is up like 3 grand, 3 to 4 grand.
So imagine those people who bought early on. Oh, come on, man.
That's why people are bullish on Tesla. Like his car, yeah, his he could probably do like a little facelift on his car or whatever like that. But that's neither here nor there. He's not a car company. He's a technology company.
Yeah, and
He's
that's
trying to
what
make the
people don't
roads
realize.
better.
It's not a car company. It's a
Yeah, he's not a car.
company. So
Yeah,
regardless, if the cars, if people like to say the cars are whack, people don't like. That's not the only thing he has, and you don't think they're being innovative for more different things to be, technological advance in different areas to make other profit margins from different. Come on, like it's not just
and
cars.
in fact, like the Cybertruck is not. It's not my best design that I
Trash.
would like. Right, I wouldn't like. Yo, I gotta go buy. But the Cybertruck FSD is top of the line where you can drive hands free and foot free, and it will navigate because it upgraded from when the cars had it.
Not trash. Yo, Elon, send me a cyber. You send me a
You know what I
cyber.
mean?
Slit.
Yo, the FSD is top of the line. So it did upgraded itself from the FSD in the cars to in the trucks, and it does can stay in the lanes. It can stop. It has that traffic functionality of when the cars is braking in front of you, when it's gonna brake, how when you put on a signal, it'll move over by itself. The only thing is that if the road is closed because it thinks it's a road, you gotta hard stop it and go a different route because it's always going to keep going because it sees that it's a rule there.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
But
man. I mean, look, it's March 1st. This the last quarter. It's the start of the second quarter, or this the last month in the first quarter.
Now we first quarter.
We start March 1st, last month in the first quarter. So let's really like try to execute, lock in. We got
the second quarter starting in April.
April, yep. So last month of the first quarter, do something different, hit the gym, run, work out, read a book, invest, figure out. We're going to turn around. Market is soon going to turn around. We still bullish. We bullish on life. We never bearish on life. We bullish on life. And yeah, we should have some good updates coming up this week, given that they have their little not little, but they have the big crypto summit going on the 7th. So it's a lot of news, a lot of things going on. Just stay tuned with us because we'll be back here updating y'all, giving y'all the free gems, free game, free opinions. You know, this was never financial advice. It's just our opinions and how we feel in today's culture. And if you align, you align. If not, then it's all good because it's High Ties Digital. It was Tyler, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Episode 4. Don't be so disrespectful.
Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, please.
All of that.
Don't forget to hit the likes and the subscribe button so we can get the algorithm.
Yep. Get the algorithm.
Come on, run it up.
Respect yourself. Let's run it up. It's March 1st. Stay locked in. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.